Alright, I already completed the quest. What's in a name? All these random quests that take 2 seconds just through speech challenges. Intelligence 9. If you wanted to differentiate the O and 0, just put a slash through the 0.
What?
0. Draw a slash through it. It's standard terminally code to distinguish the two.
Did I shoot myself with a brainial beam or something?
No, you're an idiot like everybody else here, but okay.
I mean, I would have come to the same conclusion.
Right.
Eventually. Oh, who am I deceiving? I never would have figured that out.
Yeah.
I can't figure anything out. I'm
Jesus.
useless.
That's what makes you truly a 0. So is that what you want to be? I have no idea how you incompetents survived this long.
Exactly. At least the old name was indisputable. O is more like surprise. Oh, look what I stepped in.
Math Wrath. I can actually use this as a speech challenge. Well, this power in 0 reduces any multiplied against it to 0.
Well, of course it does. That's the most lethal of mathematics. That's pretty cool, actually. Destroyer of numbers. I already read every robot I study. Why not basic arithmetic? I like your solution. With that kind of slash in the middle, I can set myself apart. If I wanted to. I make a 0 and all the think tank. They won't be able to escape it. That diagonal slash right down the middle. Thanks. Talking to you, it really helped unclog some frustration. Talking. What a primitive form of thought kicking.
So, 0, got any amazing discoveries to share?
You know, hearing my name said like that, it really de-risses my screens. As for discoveries, well, of course. Look at this. Just built it. Amazing, isn't it?
2 scrap electronics. 2 scrap metals. Great. It certainly is interesting, whatever it once was.
You know what? I'm not even gonna pretend. I broke one of the monitors. Those innards start falling out everywhere. If you could just hold on to that for me until, well, forever, that would be welcome.
Okay. Tell me about Mobius and these monsters of his.
That genius Mobius somehow cobbled together these really impressive-looking robot scorpions with spare parts. Even painted them. Tried to see what makes them tick. Can't even examine them without them detonating all over me. Left with shrapnel and burns. Every time. Supposedly, he has even larger models, even a giant robot scorpion hidden deep within the Forbidden Zone. Yeah,
great.
Right. Giant
I'm probably going to have to fight that, aren't I? A giant robot scorpion?
Yeah, crazy, right? Something right out of a midnight science fiction feature.
Oh, you mean what I was supposed to come see when you asshole brought me down here and lobotomized me? Can you tell me about this facility?
Big Mountain used to be a mountain.
No shit.
Then there was a slight mishap. Now it's a crater. The dome used to be buried, now it's exposed to the sky.
Aha, that's how it survived.
Makes the sky light up like a planetarium at night. All those spectra. So soothing.
I need more of those worthless caps to test the CIU barter functions upstairs.
I'd have a few left. Let me check. Yeah, there were a few under the monitors here. Here you go. Keeps the place tidy.
Sweet. 50, that's it. Better than nothing. I think we've spoken long enough.
Until our next scheduled audio transmission and...
Level up. Alright, max out medicine. Guess I'll upgrade barter. I don't know what else to do. I'll get a new perk. Can't get anything new still. Oh, I got Nuka Chemist. Mile in their shoes. You have come to understand Night Stalkers. Consuming Night Stalker squid. Oh, I already got that. I don't want it. If you kill a target in VATS, 20 action points are restored upon exiting VATS. That's good. Atomic. All these are the same ones I already had before. Long haul. You have learned how to pack mountains of gear for the long haul. Being over-encumbered no longer prevents you from using fast travel. That might be a good one. I might have to think about that one. Pack rat, blah blah blah, all this stuff I already had and didn't really want. blah blah blah. I think I want to do Grim Reaper Sprint for now though, because I'm usually not over encumbered. I may take that one because it may be useful, but for now I think I want to do Grim Reaper Sprint. Alright, so that was a lot of conversations. These people have a lot of things to say. Well, I'm going to do this one since I'm right here.
Did you retrieve the...
No. Alright, one of the previous visitors to the dome spoke to you and asked you some questions.
Hmm? Oh, yes, the last visitor. Well, the one just before you. Had an interesting name from some language that's almost impossible to speak. What did we speak about? Melancholy fellow. Had questions about history, but our conversation got interrupted twice, I believe. Once when the trains got derailed, and then a second time. Oddly enough, now that I'm accessing my databanks, I don't recall what the second time was. Mobius's incessant transmissions keep distracting me. Also, we didn't brain scrub the visitor. He may have left with some knowledge he shouldn't have. I believe, maybe. Oh, well, I'm sure it's of no consequence. I don't make many mistakes in calculation or perception, so probability favors me.
Yeah, okay. Well, I completed that quest.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm wondering, this may not be it, but he's talking about, he had questions about history. His name was from a different language. And the quest was called He Came, He Went. So I'm thinking right now that it might have been Caesar. I could be completely wrong, but if you think about it, Caesar is obviously Italian, a different language. He had questions about history. Obviously, Caesar is a historical figure. And the obviously the famous quote is, "He came, he saw, he conquered," or "We came, we saw, we conquered." And the quest was he came, and then like ... like there'd be more, and then it said he went. So I'm wondering if it could have been Caesar that was here. Although, at the same time, Caesar didn't use any kind of science, you know what I mean? He had no kind of scientific things on his side. They were very tribal, so it might not be, it probably isn't, but it's just interesting to think about that some of those dots do add up. But anyway, I'm curious to see who it really was, if I'm going to. Alright, so we've got 4 quests here. These 2 are story quests. This I want to do next. Find the upgrades to Sync Central Intelligence Unit. I want to do that next. I'm going to go back up to the sink here and see if I can sell some of the crap that they gave me that I don't want. What weapon am I holding? The layer. For some reason it's fucked up. No, I'm not. What am I holding? Oh, I'm holding the pulse gun. Well, I can't afford to have that in bad condition. Alright, anyway.
Might I be of service?
I'd like to buy some things. Or I'd like you to buy some things, more like it. Alright, let's see. Weapons, what can you have? Let's see. Nothing. Apparel. No.
Might I be of service?
I don't want to sell them that. Let's see. Here. There's got to be some shit I can sell them that I don't want. Let's see. Counterfeit bottle caps aren't worth anything. Laser rifle focus optics I really don't need. I don't use laser rifles, so. Scrap electronics, scrap metal, scripture I don't need. Sensor module I don't need. So not much really.
Might I be of service?
Yeah, I really need that repaired. But I don't have nearly enough caps. I only have 7,000, 7,500. Not even close. So that sucks. How much would be the pulse gun? 2,000. Well, I need this repaired because I don't need that going down. So I just have to find some other armor. It won't be as good, but until I can find some caps to repair it.
No, please, please.
No.
Sorry.
Okay. Alright, so anyway. Alright, so now I will go outside here and fast travel and continue with this quest.